Hi there, this is Mehreen Hashmi. I hope you're doing well, and I'm going to talk about something very important and which is very not practiced in Karachi, in our country actually, and it's called boundaries. So it's a very certain kind of people who do understand boundaries, some ethics, and how they are socially interacting with other people, and there are some other aspects of creating your boundaries and patterns, also being an abuse survivor, and there are other patterns as well which you create in your cognitive memory for because of your traumas. So if you are new to my channel, I talk about my social and mental health struggles for developmental trauma, being a survivor of abuse, and being a self-made social entrepreneur woman in Pakistan, Karachi. You can find my work as an as an art curator, as a visual artist. I've been exhibiting abroad and narrating my journey of survival and my emotional ordeal of this abuse in my work. You can easily find me, Mehreen Hashmi, on any platform. So if you have been watching to my channel, thank you so much. I post every week. There are other two series also as a curator, and if you have not, please subscribe to my channel and do click on the notification bell so you know when there is a new video. About today, I want to mention something very important, which is called boundaries, because being a lone survivor, I would call myself, and dealing with a lot of things. जब आप बाहर घर से निकलते हैं in this country, then you don't know how to survive. There are no part-time jobs, and there is no guidance also. You don't even know how to get out or make your living, and when you are studying and all these. I have talked briefly about all these challenges in my previous videos. You can watch it. Otherwise, an overview of it, that I struggled a lot being living in Karachi. I moved out 20 years ago from a domestic, very toxic household where I was abused for 20 years, my entire childhood. So let me explain you first, that when you are coming from people with abusive history, we have certain mechanism, because होता ये है कि हम लोग कोई हमारे साथ बुरा कर रहा होता है, and we are so, our body and our mind is so familiar with that emotion and that syndrome of being prey. I mean, जिस तरह से आपके ऊपर कोई शिकारी आपके ऊपर आता है ना, या आपके ऊपर शेर का शिकार हो रहा होता है, या something like that, if there is any attack, so your body freezes. We all know about fright, flight and fight of all defense mechanisms. So this how our body and mind works. In those regards, हर किसी का mechanism different होता है. In mine, I used to freeze a lot, and I could not say no, or I did not stop these people, because I come as a funny and polite person. इसके दो drawbacks होते हैं. Drawbacks से होते हैं, people don't want to take you seriously, or they want to cross your boundaries, or they think कि एक तो लड़कियों को जो है ना, हमें बहुत सिखाया जाता है कि you have to be in a certain way, otherwise people are there to just cross your line. But I really wonder sometimes कि that's about me. It doesn't matter how you are dealing with other person, it matters how are you showing yourself. इससे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता सामने वाला कितना स्ट्रिक्ट है, कितना हार्श है, कितना स्ट्रॉन्ग है. It's about how you are dealing with this person or treating this person. Hazrat Ali ka call hai, if you want to know someone, give them love and respect. And this phrase have changed my life. I have given love and respect to so many people, and they took me for granted, and they thought that I'm obliged to do it. And unko lagta tha ki because she's the one I can call in every society, those who are doing something different, you are outcasted. You are either freak or an outcast or socially unaccepted. Of course, for in the beginning of my life, I'm not talking about right now, because right now, mashallah, I am successful and I have good respect and support, and I feel accepted as well. But I'm talking from the beginning, because a lot of girls, men, women, children are suffering in toxic environment, and I do come across with girls who are moving out, who are taking a stand for themselves, who are speaking up, because अब वक्त जो है वो change हो रहा है, जो 10 साल पहले नहीं था वो हो रहा है, and it's a very good accomplishment, it's a very good progress in our society. So उनको पता नहीं होता कि किस तरह से आगे बढ़ना है, किस तरह से किससे बचना है. कहाँ किस तरह से बात करनी है, पेपर वर्क बिजनेसेस में क्या होना चाहिए, बिकॉज ज़्यादातर आई हैव नोन सो मैनी women who don't have a bank account and they're doing a business. So it starts from, there are so many things which we need to change and improve on that. But socially I believe कि अगर हम सिर्फ एक दूसरे के साथ भी अच्छे हो जाए ना, and we just deal with each other ethically, so that will solve a lot of our problems जो हम कहते रहते हैं कि यहाँ पे ये नहीं होता वो नहीं होता. I mean for example, अगर आपको किसी से काम करवाना है, it happens with a lot of working women also, कि एक बंदी अगर काम कर रही है तो उसकी बात ये वर्कर्स कभी कभार नहीं मानते. एंड देन आप 2-3 दफ़ा बोलें, 6 दफ़ा बोलें, जब आप when you show your rage or something like that, or make them work and give them a dose, so आगे से जवाब आता है जी हाइपर क्यों हो रही हो, इमोशनल है. It's very easy to call women, it's very common in fact, not easy to call women crazy. She's crazy because she's telling you that she can make a decision or she's making a decision. हम लोग गाड़ी, आप बंदी की गाड़ी अपनी खरीदी हुई हो, खुद चला रही हो, मगर पार्क करने के लिए हाथ घुमा घुमा के हर कोई आपको एडवाइस देता है. ऐसा लगता है कि बंदियां घर बना सकती हैं, कमा सकती हैं, फैमिली सपोर्ट कर सकती हैं, भाइयों को पढ़ा सकती हैं, पेरेंट्स की खिदमत कर सकती हैं, उनको सपोर्ट कर सकती हैं, शादी कर सकती हैं, फिर घर में बच्चे भी पालती हैं, फिर बिजनेसेस भी करती हैं, फिर सपोर्ट भी, सब कुछ कर सकती हैं, मगर अपना डिसीजन क्यों नहीं ले सकती. I recently had an argument for a conversation. I said, I don't want to talk about these things or something particular. And then this person was adamant to prove me wrong, why I should or should not talk about it. I am a person who is self-made and living my life on my own, with my own terms now, successfully. So I can make a decision also. I know what is good in this stage in my 30s. I know what is good and what is bad for me, or if I don't want to do something. But it does not happen. आपको अगर पोलाइटली अगर आप किसी से बात करें तो बहुत कम, आई थिंक 1000 में से कोई 1% लोग ऐसे होंगे जो कि इस बात को समझ सकते होंगे, who respects your boundaries, who understands your boundaries, and they also have boundaries and you are supposed to respect it also. I have been mentioning my bad experiences a lot in my previous videos with my condolence and grief and everything, but I want to mention a lot of people, like there were 1% of people who were my supporters, who were there for me, very less, but they were there, help arrived, and there are very few people who do show you respect and then what accepts you the way you are and don't want to change you, don't give you unsolicited advice also, to follow ethics. And if you are polite, you don't have to tell them like 1000 times or something like that, because बहुत कुछ ऐसे हो रहा होता है ना कि जो आप कर रहे होते हैं ना, हम समझते हैं कि हम सामने वाला बेवकूफ़ है, ओके बिकॉज दिस पर्सन इज़ पोलाइट, तो इसका काम तो हम सबसे आखिर में देंगे यार, वो तो कुछ नहीं कहती. जो आपके सर पे सवार होता है उसका काम आप सबसे पहले करते हैं, उस बंदे को आप परेशान भी नहीं करते, उसकी बाउंड्रीज भी आप पुश नहीं करते, उसका सब्र का इम्तिहान भी नहीं लेते, सब कुछ टाइम पे सब कुछ अच्छे तरीके से सबमिट हो रहा होता है. तो मेरी एक बहुत बुरी आदत है पाकिस्तान में रहते हुए कि कोई काम करना होता तो जस्ट पे आई विल जस्ट पे ऑन टाइम. It happened with something recently also, मगर ऐसा नहीं होता, फिर वो आपको फॉर ग्रांटेड लेना शुरू कर देते हैं. जब तक आप मतलब एक तरह के टैक्टिक्स हैं ना कि भाई पैसे रोक के रखो, बात नहीं करो, अच्छे नहीं बनो, गालियाँ देते रहो. बट ये जो सारी चिक है ना, सारा कुछ, all of this वबाल, it really creates a lot of negative energies and it's tiring and it makes you bitter, because while dealing with everyone, आपको घर के काम कराने तो आपको प्लम्बर से निपटना है, वो आपको धोखा ना दे दे, मैकेनिक के पास गाड़ी जानी है तो आपको लगता है कि अक्सर ये होता है कि भाई वो तो काम ठीक नहीं हो रहा या फिर टाइम पे नहीं हो रहा, रोज़ आप चक्कर लगा, वगैरह वगैरह, सो मैनी प्रॉब्लम्स. एंड विद गर्ल्स दे थिंक वी अंडर एस्टिमेट विमेन अ लॉट. बंदी अपना घर बना सकती है मगर वो ये डिसाइड नहीं कर सकती कि कौन आप उसके घर पे इजाज़त नहीं है आपको, यू आर नॉट अलाउड एट लीस्ट. ठीक है, बहुत दोस्तियाँ मेरी इसमें ख़त्म हुई, इस बात की मुझे अकल थी. सो आई वॉज वेरी केयरफुल विद women and women as well. I'm not only pointing men only. कुछ ख़वातीन को लगता है who are not independent or have not worked their whole life, because कुछ, I will be very blunt and no offense, some women I've seen they want to be independent and it's cool to be independent and do your things and make your own decisions and everything, but you have to pay a price for it. you have to work hard for it. अगर गाड़ी रास्ते में ख़राब हो गई तो आप अपने अबू भाई को फ़ोन करके ऑफिस से नहीं बुलाएंगे. You have to take care of the car and solve the situation and handle the situation. It's not कि आपको घर से एक प्रोटोकॉल आए और फिर आपके मसले सॉल्व करे, सर्विस के लिए कोई और लेकर जाए, मैकेनिक के पास कोई और लेकर जाए, and then you want to be independent. That's not independence. That's not called independence. Or you are asking a male friend to help. No, it's not like that. There are a lot of different people we come across, and there are all kinds of people, and there are all kinds of social struggles as well. But हमारे बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स आपस में सॉल्व हो जाएंगे, बिकॉज जिन हालात में हम रहते हैं कि बिजली नहीं है, पानी नहीं है, पेट्रोल महंगा, all of that, all we have to do is, instead of robbing and forcing somebody's boundaries or misusing somebody's kindness, if we are just considerate enough for other people, हमारी बहुत सारी चीज़ें खुद ब खुद सॉल्व होनी शुरू हो जाएंगी. और ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हम फ्रॉम हर चीज़ गवर्नमेंट का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं होती है. वी आर ऑल्सो रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर आवर एक्शंस ऑल्सो. आई प्रेफर टू बी काइंड एंड पोलाइट विद पीपल, बट व्हेन पीपल आर नॉट following me or trying to use me or abuse me or something like that, I have my other ways of dealing with this situation. I don't want to go to level 2, to be very honest. मुझे बिल्कुल अच्छी नहीं लगती चिक चिक और किसी से करवाना. For example, we had an Insta collaboration, and I gave my 4 or 5 hours of time on a Sunday morning, and I have a very busy schedule with work and everything, and this photographer took my time and then give me the photos, and एक तरीका होता है बात करने का, so I give him no consent of posting it anywhere. We did our shoot in the sunlight, बाहर गर्मी में हमने बीच पे जाके काम किया था. After that, I didn't get one single photo which was promised to me, because I was a polite person, and we mostly हम ये भी करते हैं, we giggle, we make fun of that person, and we are not showing our ethics. So how we are dealing with other people we are supporting, और जिस तरह से भी हम अपने बड़ों से और छोटों से बात करते हैं, that shows about us, not other people. बड़ों को भी बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ उन पर जिम्मेदारी आयद होती है. मेरे साथ ये बहुत होता था कि because I was a single person and a girl struggling and surviving and working all the time and all of that. So during meetings, people are very offended. There's very elderly person who was very dear to me, and he keep on asking me personal questions in a meeting, in a work meeting, and he was not happy when I launched my gallery. So, he was crossing my line, regardless of me as a person. It doesn't matter if I'm younger than other people. I'm also an adult in 30s. So people also need to understand this as well, कि ज़रूरी नहीं आपके बाल सफ़ेद हैं और आप बूढ़े हैं तो इसका मतलब है कि आप सबकी बाउंड्रीज जो है वो क्रॉस करते रहें. मुझसे ये पूछा गया कि तुम्हें कौन घर देता है, और अकेली लड़कियों तो घर नहीं देता, वगैरह वगैरह. It was very hurtful for me, because having a shelter and a home has been my biggest struggle surviving in Karachi. And a lot of girls, a lot of men also don't have courage to go out and have their own living. It's the most difficult thing. Those who are providing and supporting and paying rent, you would know. I am able to do that, but it has been very difficult for me. और किसी के just because कोई आपसे छोटा है तो उसको इस तरह से hurt करना, it's wrong. हम जब बड़े होते हैं तो हमारे ऊपर जिम्मेदारी आयद होती है कि हम अपने से छोटों का ख्याल रखें, और जब हम छोटे होते हैं तो हमारी जिम्मेदारी होती है कि we are being respectful for our adults. But it's vice versa also. You don't have to cross others' boundaries. Personal respect, it's for everyone, whether whoever this person is working or whatsoever. It's everybody's right, regardless what your profession is, what your race is, what your religion is, whatever you are. Being a human being, personal respect and respecting their boundaries is our first right. So if somebody is not doing that, learn to do that. I took 10 years to learn gradually and thoroughly. एक ज़माने में मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आता था और ऐसा लगता था, because I was dealing with my traumas, and I was struggling also with a few jobs and projects, and I was exhibiting my work also as an artist. I didn't stop that because it had a cost, and I didn't want to stop that. I was making money to support my artwork basically and paying my bills as well. तो उस वक्त जो है आप जब when there is no way out, no friends or nowhere to go, no nurturing, no pampering, no caring, no support, physical, personal support, आप सारे काम खुद कर रहे हैं, तो आपके अंदर एक गुस्सा भी जमा हो जाता है ना, जब आपको अंडरस्टैंडिंग नज़र नहीं आती है. Then it's very difficult to process and learn and grow. So I had a hell of a time doing that, learning to do that. I still have mentors who are guiding me and whose motivational words do get me ahead. I really respect that. I really support that. So if there are those kind of people, we need more of those people. We need to have a majority, not a lot of people creating troubles. और आपको यही पहला problem आपको ये रहे कि how are we dealing with this person, or draw my boundaries with this person, how to make them respect us whatsoever. Just learn to respect and have some tolerance regardless of age as well, because बड़े होना कोई अक्लमंद ज़रूरी आपको कोई लेबल नहीं देता कि आप अक्लमंद हैं और आप किसी भी जाके कुछ भी जाके इसको मिसयूज़ कर सकते हैं. It really matters for youngsters. Do support and do support each other, and do learn to respect your mentors and seniors also, because they teach you a lot. In my work, I have a group called Free Spirits. It's for supporting each other, because I was supported when I was growing up, and then I was, you know, in my profession and everything else. So it's time for me to give back. It's on my Facebook page. You just have to go to my page, Mehreen Hashmi MH, and you can join this group. It's for shout outs. You are an artist, a business, a startup, anyone, a professional providing services, you can join this group and get a shout out and some quality content also. We post very quality content every day, and we do bring traffic to your pages, and I do give shout outs to the members in my Instagram stories and my Facebook stories. So do join me in Free Spirits. See you soon. Much love. Take a good care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.